How far back can I go with you guys still seeing me? Can you see me now? Hey, my name's Evan and welcome to this week's Leader Thoughts video. This week's video is going to be on stuff, which is one of the reasons I am in RC Can, which is full of a lot of stuff. And what made me decide I wanted to do a video on stuff was I spent a lot of time thinking about what I wanted this video to look like. Now, rather than spending a lot of time thinking about necessarily the message of the video, it started off with me thinking about how I could make my video seem as funny as Brad's or as cool as Naomi's. And then I kind of realized I was missing the point, that these videos are not to do cool video things, but really they are about a message, and a fruitful message about love and Jesus and hope. So that is what brought me to this stuff video. And while I was going through this thought process, I also got reminded about a story from my childhood about stuff. Now, this story involved a Tamagotchi, which I wanted and yearned for as a child. For those of you that don't know what a Tamagotchi is, it's this little electronic toy. It's a virtual pet, and I wanted one so bad because my friends had them, so obviously I wanted one too. And eventually, after a few months of begging, my mom bought me a Tamagotchi from Toys R Us. I got to pick it out. It was sweet, and I just loved playing with my Tamagotchi toy. Now there's the Tamagotchi toy, and then there's the virtual pet exists within the Tamagotchi, almost like a little Game Boy game or something. I was on my first virtual pet inside the game, and I was absolutely loving it, even though all you really do with the Tamagotchi is the same as a normal pet. You feed it and you scoop its poop. That's about all you do. You get to play with it a little bit, but I was absolutely loving it until I found, after a few weeks of playing with it, my Tamagotchi had died. And most rational adults would just kind of move on and be like, it was literally a toy, this isn't a big deal. But when you're 9 years old, obviously you're not a rational adult. So I was devastated. I took the batteries out of this Tamagotchi and hid it in my desk because I never wanted to play with it again. And though this is definitely a very extreme case, this was a time where a stuff was automatically very unsatisfying. There are lots of stuffs in the world that we think will satisfy us, or at least we will enjoy to a point of we will be happy if we just have that thing. Maybe it's a video game, a piece of clothing. Maybe it's something even bigger if you're musical. Maybe it's a guitar or something like that. Maybe if you're more athletic, it's a specific pair of shoes, and you think that will be the thing or the stuff that will bring you satisfaction. Maybe it's something a little bit less tangible than that, like acceptance or popularity or something like that, and that being the thing that ultimately brings you satisfaction. But often we get these things, whether they be tangible or intangible, and we find ourselves continuing to just want more and not being satisfied by what it is. This leads me to a quote from a man named Pascal, and if you recognize the name, yes, it's the triangle guy. I don't remember what he did. I know he did something with triangles though, right? I'll fact check this later. And the quote is that there is a God-shaped vacuum in the heart of every man, and the only thing that can fill that vacuum is God the Creator, who is made known through Jesus Christ. This idea is also spoken more to in the Bible in John chapter 7, when Jesus said, I am the bread of life, and whoever comes to me will not hunger, and whoever believes in me will not thirst. Or in Matthew 16:26, when he says, for what profit will be to a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul? So, to wrap all these things up into a nice little ball, the major point of this video is that we all like stuff. We all definitely want more stuff. I know even as I make this video, there is still stuffs that I want, but I know that I will never be satisfied by my stuff. I know the only thing that will truly satisfy me is the love of Jesus and what he has blessed me with. And I will only find life in him and nowhere else. So that's my Leader Thoughts video. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys later.